Welcome back. We all have just concluded the executive session. Is there a motion to, exit?
So moved. Second.
Some probable second or question? Roll call.
Controller Martin,
Aye.
City Council President,
Aye.
Assessor Vanderpool.
Aye.
All right, so in the executive session, we had conversations with, of course, our council related to, of course, this process and some legal matters around what are the next steps related to one, the bids that have actually been submitted over the last two years, as well as what are the steps to deal with all of the properties that are in the city's ownership. So we've gone through all of these properties that we have on our listing, and we basically have divided them out based upon the information that we received from the bids itself, as well as what we have in our inventory of properties. So there are some bids that actually had originally been advertised that received viable bids, in which now the next step will be is that we will be following up with those to have them update their information related to their proof of funds, because many of them had submitted it a year or 2 years ago. So that will be the process for that. And if so, then we will come back with recommendations on those properties. And if not, then those properties then will be moved over to the next category. And the next category is that we will then go out to auction for all the other properties that do not fall under some other special condition. We will, once we have vetted the first group, we will then and come back, we will then also establish what that date will be, but it's anticipated that the auction date will be this fall. And so we will auction off those properties that do not have viable bids, or for one reason or another. One, they didn't complete the process, or two, that it was not within the upset price range that is acceptable for us. There are some properties that the Corporation Counsel will be following up on, and then we'll get a report back from him on that. In addition, any properties that have been identified for municipal use will be finalized. We will put those out to the departments again to ensure that to confirm whether or not they wish to use them or not, if they have need for them or not. And if not, then those properties also will be then put onto the auction list. There's a cluster of properties that are in our downtown row area, in the 4th Avenue area, in which we will cluster together and put out for an RFI, because the goal again is to, in alignment with the comprehensive plan, is to have development of that area. And so we're going to do that. Any properties that actually have been identified as potential project properties, again, we will follow up with those proposed and see where the status is. Again, if that's not viable, those properties too will also then be put onto the auction list. So we've had quite a productive session today. I think we have a very clear pathway for what we are going to be doing. So just recapping, one, we're following up on those properties that actually have viable bids put in. And then we also have developed or we are developing a auction list. We have slated that an auction will occur in the fall of this year for those remaining properties. And the other properties or downtown area will actually be part of a RFI. Any ones that are slated for municipal use will have final determination on those. And all of this then will be packaged together and forwarded off to the council for final approval. Anything I missed? Any questions? Seeing none, Is there a motion to adjourn?
During this meeting.
I second it.
Probably moving second, roll call.
Controller Martin.
Aye.
Aye.
Vice President.
All right, thank you. The meeting is adjourned. It